Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday Live. This is episode 19, and sorry about the late start here. Had some things going on, and as you can hear, my one dog Betty, she's being a little vocal today, so we'll work through that. I wanted to start off today and send my condolences to Gene Wilder's family. He passed away on the 29th, and he he had a long career. Let me show my screen here, and I have a page here I want to show you. Let's see. That up. Okay, didn't do that. Next, there. All right, I messed up there, but it's okay. I'll keep it. There's. One second. All right. Let's try that again. And there we go. This is the notice on Google. Gene Wilder. He was born June 11th, 1933, and he died August 29th, 2016. And if we look down here, he's been Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, Stir Crazy, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, a lot of different things. Betty, come here. Come here. And my dog's barking. She just being noisy. Come here, Betty. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. This is Betty. My Betty. My wife left and she's hearing the other dogs bark and she's getting all over him. But anyway, yes, he passed away. And if you remember, he was married to Gilda Radner from Saturday Night Live, who passed away from cancer. Betty, Betty, come here. Come here, Betty. All right. Now, what's been going on? Well, not a whole lot. Just been working hard and hardly working. And taking life easy. I got 2 viewers here. Who's let's see. Let's go here. Mari. Hi Mari. Hi Fi. Hi. What's up? You can come on in and join the show if you want to. Just click on the link I sent you. So or you can just watch, Betty's back there barking up a storm. She likes to bark. So I've been working and putting up some new videos. Hey, Hi-Fi, how you doing?
Hi, Chuck. Just thought I'd pop in to say hello.
How's it been going?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. How's it going with you, Chuck?
Oh, pretty good. I'm just hanging out here. Been making some new videos. If you haven't seen my videos I put up yesterday. Check those out. I got a daily vlog and a Veda. And Mari, hi.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going. And this is the last day of the Veda vlog that I've been doing. So uh, went a whole month and didn't miss a day, and that's good. So I've been doing a lot of vlogs, but uh, back to my just have my daily vlog now for now. So and then I've been making my instructional videos, the CQT and the webpage 101. If you haven't saw those, check those out because
Yeah, I
I
certainly
do
will.
those.
Yep. I
But
do check as many videos as I can out, Chuck, but as you know, I'm busy. I'm a busy guy, so. But I do try to, watch your videos.
Yep, he's got a
yeah,
Titan Triple X add-on.
yeah, I see your
Hey,
comments in my
when the
videos.
birds are down and white cream's down, Hi-Fi's got to keep that Titan Triple X up.
Yeah. I've seen those birds, and there's another one that comes out of this guy dancing. I don't know something. I click on it, and every once in a while something comes up there. I just go to another one. It's like, hey, it happens.
Yeah,
Anyway, what's
Well,
new with you, Mari?
nothing, just here.
You just
Anything
here
cool.
and there. Yeah, things going on. I just been catching up on past episodes of Criminal Minds.
Oh, Hell's Kitchen and Kitchen Nightmares has been added in the 24/7 in Titan.
Cool.
oh, that'll be a good addition to Titan.
Yep.
Very, very popular.
Yeah.
That will definitely get a good crew right there. Didn't realize how many episodes and series of Hell's Kitchen. There's like over 16.
16 seasons.
Yep, 16 season, and each episode you're looking at 20 odd.
Wow.
I didn't know there were that many.
Neither did I.
Is that with the USA as well, maybe?
Yeah, got the UK and the US version. Same thing of Kitchen Nightmares. That's got both UK and US.
Yeah, my wife, she likes those types of shows. There, she watches.
I've never
those.
watched Hell's Kitchen except for like a couple Kitchen Nightmares. Have you ever seen that Amy's Baking Company? They're out in here in Arizona. Oh my God, they're closed down now. But man, that was. Oof.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, you definitely got to watch that because that's not normal.
Yeah, that was kind of
They
strange.
put the craziness and they put the C in crazy.
Yeah.
Chuck, is it okay if I give a little plug to TV Addons as well? Because, they're forever updating the repositories and keeping it up to date.
Sure.
And if it wasn't for people like TV Addons, there'd be no Titan.
Yeah.
We rely on TV Addons to be working.
Other add-ons that rely on TV add-ons. Good job.
And as far as I'm aware, I think I don't know whether it was fixed a day or two ago, but I've actually done a video on it today, and it's actually working fine. So they have fixed it.
Hence, no
That's
birds.
good. No birds.
No birds. I mean, I know, hey, Hi-Fi likes a few birds, but not in code.
Not those kind though, Mavi. Not those kind.
Or you can hear that dum,
You,
dum,
you
dum.
don't like to see the pigeons? Oh, come on,
I'm
man.
actually thinking of next time I do a review, I'm actually thinking of using that soundtrack. It's a really really nice soundtrack, isn't it? Do you not agree?
No.
You could put up a video of the birds by Hitchcock.
Right? I go, hey, man, I think we need, what's his name, we can make our own Alfred the Hitchcock.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hmm.
Yeah, I did a review on it, and I go, up, looks like the birds are back. I think Cody likes the birds.
We've kind of moved you off your subject now, haven't we, Chuck?
Yeah.
You didn't expect us to
Hey,
come.
oh, well, I'm glad you showed up. Do either of you watch Strange Things on Netflix.
No.
I think it's their series. Well, I'm just looking here, and they've got been okayed for a second season, so they'll be on there if anybody watches that. I watched Daredevil on there, and I like that show. It's nice. Now that's an original series on Netflix as well. There's been the Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck, and but this is an actual series that has been playing on Netflix. They've had two seasons already, and I think they're going to do a third. I haven't heard yet, but I need to check on that.
Oh, nice one. So there is other means than Cody to watch your favourite stuff then.
Yeah.
And how much is this Netflix, Chuck?
Well, it depends. If you do just one stream, I think it's $7.99. I've got mine. I can hook. Uh, 5 people can access my account, and that's $13 and a penny each month for 5 streams. But I think you can start it at $7.99 US. I'm not sure what it is in the UK, but
To be honest, it's not something I've ever needed, but you know, can you get these sort of shows on Cody at the moment? You know.
yeah, you can get them on Kodi too. Some of them.
You could do a 7-day or 10-day free trial of Hulu as well.
Yeah, I don't like Hulu. I tried that. They just don't have anything on there that I want to watch. Everything I want to see, I can get on Kodi or through Netflix. So it's like I'm not gonna. I tried to look up a bunch of stuff on Hulu and they just didn't have it, so I didn't go with them. Another thing you could do is the Amazon Prime if you wanted to rent movies and old TV shows. You can either rent them or own them, download them through Amazon. But when you got Kodi, why would you want to do that?
Right? Like Amazon Prime used to be $79 a year. Now I think it's at $120 a year now. So they
gone up, yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
You can actually get trials as well. I don't know if you're aware of that. You can get trials, but you've got to be careful. If you don't want it, you've got to make sure you deactivate it within the 30 days. Otherwise, they will charge you the full amount.
Right. They're all like that. Anytime you get a free trial, like you get the 15-day free trial.
That's right. Yeah.
You have to put in your information, and if you don't cancel within that time limit, then the next month they charge you the subscription rate. But you can still cancel it any time if you want to pay for a month, just to watch it. If you didn't get to watch it on your free trial, you can do that, but they don't lock you into a contract. So
that's right. I mean, I did that on the first day, Chuck. I mean, because they offered a quicker delivery option for me, so I actually signed up. And then within that first day, I deactivated it, but you still get your 30 days trial.
Yeah. So you just got to remember to cancel before your time's up, or they will bill your credit card for the next month.
They're smart about that because a lot of people kind of forget about it and they still get that.
And the thing too, it's kind of buried in the.
I was about to say
in the fine print, so
yeah.
You got to really know. You got to really look at that stuff, the contracts and stuff, to find out when you have to cancel and how to go about it, because they don't really tell you that up front. It's something you got to work.
Yeah, they want you
dig for.
They want you to call them to cancel, because then when you call them, they're like, "Well, we'll give you a discount if you do this and that." So they basically market themselves to give you a good deal. So, well, a deal you think is good to keep you on there, but I was like, "Nope, not interested."
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I've canceled a few of those, and they keep trying to get you to stay, and they keep making you these deals. And a couple of times I stayed a little bit longer, but In the end, I just if I'm not going to use it, I'm not going to pay for it, really. So why would I keep paying for something I'm not going to be using? So I just cancel.
Exactly. Well,
It's like
well,
the
here,
Hulu. With
here,
Hulu, there's nothing there that I
sorry.
wanted to see, so I didn't do it. Okay, go ahead, Hi-Fi. I'll stop
Well,
talking.
here they don't actually. It's not done by phone. Obviously, you can ring up, but it is actually on the website. You can actually cancel, but it's a long-winded thing to do. I mean, you've got to actually really look hard on. But it is actually there. You can actually cancel via the website itself.
Yeah, yeah. On Netflix, you can cancel from the website. Other things like online subscriptions, you have to call an 800 number, and then you get this guy from India that wants to keep giving you this stuff and to keep you going, but nah, just not for me. And sometimes, they get real persistent. You keep telling them no, you just want to cancel. No, you just want to cancel. And one time, this guy, he just kept on and on and on, and I just had to say, hey, I want to cancel. If you're not going to cancel me, I want to talk to your supervisor because I don't want it. I'm not going to pay for it. Just get it over with.
Well, that's
He,
it.
he wouldn't
They're on
shut
commission, you
up.
see. They're on commission, you see. So any sale they can get, they get a bit of money off that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's called an upsell.
Oh, is that what it's called, Mavi? Upsale.
Upsells, yeah.
Yeah.
They're commission, so they try to get you. Oh, we'll give you this, this, and that. Oh, well, how about this? And then they sit there and they bug and bug and bug, and you're like, yeah, exactly. If you don't cancel my subscription, I'm going to get a hold of your supervisor, or
Yeah.
all
Well,
about
it's the same principle with ISPs. If you call up to cancel your ISP, they will do their utmost to keep you on their system because they get paid for keeping you. There's
Yep.
actually certain ISPs that have what they call a retention, where it's actually set up to keep you as a customer, to offer you the best deal there you possibly can on the day.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
well,
canceling my DSL and going to cable. They did everything. And I'm like, no, because I had 40 megs at that time, and I was lucky if I got 18 megs. And that's with being plugged in or Wi-Fi. It didn't matter. So I was like, I go, I want to cancel. And they're like, well, we'll give you $5 off your bill for the next 12 months. And I'm like, nope, cancel. Well, was there anything we could do? Yeah, cancel my service. And then they try to give me an early cancellation fee, but I wasn't on a contract or nothing, so, they try their little things to keep you there. But if they would have offered what cable does, where my connection doesn't drop and, at a good price, and I was getting, like right now, I was getting 100 megs, and my internet provider actually threw in an extra 50 for free, so I'm getting 150 for the price that I was paying before.
Well, that's brilliant.
And I don't drop. I mean, we're literally on Skype or Hangouts for I think our record was what, 2 weeks straight?
Yeah. I love cable because I'm something like 7 miles away from the nearest exchange, if you can call it that. But I'm about 7 miles away, and I'm getting full speeds. So that's cable for you.
yeah, I don't have a choice in the matter where I live. The only way I can get DSL internet is through my phone company because cable company doesn't come out here. But if I had different choices, I would probably go with the cable because they'd probably be faster. Hey, you see my little doggy here, my little Rosa? She's almost 15 years old, and she likes to come and be on the show here and harass people.
Right now.
She's a good girl. We love our Rosa. She likes to be on camera.
Is she the one that barks like a massive dog?
No, that's Betty.
And is Betty a big dog?
She's pretty big, yeah.
It sounds that way. Sounds it.
She can get on my lap, but she's kind of big, so she doesn't get on my lap very often.
Looks like Rosa wants to take a nap.
Giving me earache over here.
Yeah. Well, whenever she hears anything going on outside, she gets all up and starts barking and going on. But Betty's a good girl, and Rosa thinks she owns the place. If she wants something, she's not shy about telling you about it. She goes on and on. Yeah. So, what I had planned here, I was going to show some news stories. I got some different things here we can talk about. I was looking at the Google News. Let me bring that up here. And I will share my screen with y'all again. Said share. Come on. There we go. All right. There we go. This is Google News, and I was bringing up the top stories here today. Trump on Mexican trip. Who pays for the wall? They didn't discuss it. Well, we all know if Trump gets elected, who's going to pay for the wall? The, the taxpayers are going to pay for the wall. Who's going to pay for the wall? Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but Trump, he says one thing, and then a few days later he changes his story, and I just can't believe anything the man says. That's just I think he's got a few screws loose. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, me personally, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Whoever you get is going to be the same, so that's my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. Anybody today you vote for you just gotta try and pick the one that isn't as crazy, I guess. The lesser of two evils, let's say. And then Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are fighting. Big surprise there, huh? Yeah, let's scroll down here and see what else we got. The Young Turks return to linear TV with new fusion show. I've watched them. I'm subscribed to them also. I watch their videos on a while. We got William Shatner news, Barack Obama. World news. Israel plans new homes in West Bank settlement. Death of senior leader Al Adiyah caps bad month for ISIS. Let's see. German confidant Italy will get sympathetic UE hearing over quake plans. British leader chairs cabinet session to discuss BRICS. What have you heard anything about that, Hi-Fi?
To be honest, Chuck, I don't really follow much news. I find it kind of, depressing. So I'd rather just not.
And you're working all the time anyway, aren't you? You keep busy.
Yep, he's got to keep up.
Keep up with the Joneses. Yeah, okay.
Well, he's keeping up with the X's.
Yeah, the triple X.
Yep, that's for sure. Got to get it out there somehow.
10 kayakers rescued from Hudson River after collision with ferry. Hey, I've been downriver before, and on a canoe. I don't know if you've ever gone canoeing downriver, but it's kind of fun. But one time, my wife and we were with a group of people, and our canoe got stuck on these rocks in the middle of this river. And it's like, we were there like 2 hours trying to pry this canoe off these rocks, and we'd still be there today if some people hadn't come along and helped us, because the current was so strong, it just wedged this canoe up against these rocks, and we couldn't budge it.
Wow.
It was terrible. And, that's about the last time we ever went canoeing. It was funny, though. We were all out there trying to get this canoe off of these rocks, and these rapids were just swirling around us. It's like there we are trying to pull that thing apart.
I bet you wasn't laughing at the time though, Chuck.
Oh no, it was bad. We were there so long it was starting to get dark, and that's bad when it's getting dark and you're still stuck on this rock. But we made it with some help, and, but that was that. Uh,
It's a good story you could tell everybody.
yeah. And then they got some other things here. Business news. McDonald's names new head of U.S. unit. Well, they change leadership all the time, big companies. I mean, it happens to every company. People come and people go. So that's nothing really new. I guess Tesla automobiles isn't doing too well. It says here there are plans to raise funds this year to tackle cash crunch. So yeah, after their accident where the guy got killed, I guess that kind of hit them a little bit. Yeah, let's see. U.S. private sector adds 177,000 jobs in August. Hey, that's pretty good. Everybody needs a job, and the minimum wage, I think, is going to be going up here in the U.S. After a while. We talked a little bit about that last week, but you get a raise and everything else goes up, so you really don't get a raise. You just think you do. It's kind of an illusion.
Yes, especially the people that have already had the raise beforehand, or get more than that anyway. So yeah, it makes no difference. It all evens itself out.
And then technology news: Samsung unveils bigger gear S3 smartwatches. I don't have a smartwatch. I don't really need one. I mean, if I got a watch that I got for $10, a digital, and it works just fine. And then I got my cell phone, my smartphone. It does everything I want. I don't need another gadget hanging on me to play with. I got enough. Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, when I bought my new Samsung Note 7, it had Samsung actually had 3 offers: either a year of Netflix for free, the Gear Fit watch, or a 256 gigabyte of micro SD card. I actually picked the card. They didn't have this
Yeah,
option last year when I got my 5, because the 5, all they had was the 1 year of Netflix, and actually that's going to expire here in November. I think I've watched it like 3 times in the whole year.
yeah. I used to get a new phone every couple of years because the phone companies would give you a phone for like less than $1 if you signed up for a 2-year contract. But now that they've done away with the 2-year contract, you have to either buy a monthly plan to pay for the phone or buy it outright. So I'm just going to keep the phone I got. I like it and it works for me. I wish it had more memory, but hey, if I delete some stuff, it still works. So I keep what I got.
Yep.
And then says Google announces search in apps, a new way to search for personal content. And then another Google news story: Google to expand WAS app ride sharing program. Where I live, we don't have ride sharing. We don't have a taxi. We don't have a bus. We don't have nothing. You have to have your own vehicle. So
You guys don't have Uber
that's
out there?
nope, nope. We got zilch. I live in the woods,
I
in the
just signed a
boonies.
contract with Uber now to start driving for them.
Oh yeah.
I tried Lyft, but Lyft said no because I guess they got to come and inspect your vehicle. So when they went to go, schedule an appointment. It wasn't around the time I could, so I had to cancel. And then when I was ready, they said, "We're sorry, we decided to not proceed with your application." I said, "Well, oh well, Uber it is."
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta for those services, you gotta have your own vehicle, and basically you're a taxi. But
Yeah, I
I
have my
don't know.
own vehicle. It's a brand new vehicle. It's basically taxi. It's being a taxi, but at cheaper prices than taxis. A lot of taxi companies are going out of business because people are using Lyft and Uber, and just got to be careful where you go. And me personally, I won't do weekends or late at nights because that's when you get the people that are having problems. Bar scenes, I definitely won't be doing the bar scenes. I don't want nobody puking in my brand new vehicle.
So now, how do you do that? You use your own vehicle. So how do you calculate how much money they owe you? In
Because
a
what
taxi,
they do
you've
is
got the meter.
they sign on an app, which is the Uber app. They ask for a ride. So when you're a partner with Uber, I'm gonna finish up my paperwork. But once you're a partner with Uber, you have to send them proof of your insurance, your registration, your ID. They do a background check, I guess, to make sure you don't have any DUIs or anything like that. And then they send you for well, over here in Arizona, it's a 19-point inspection list where they check your vehicle. And once you pass that, what you do is whenever you want to say, if you're out and about and you say, okay, well, let me pick up a few rides, you just turn the app on. Basically, it sends a GPS, so if somebody's looking for an Uber, it will actually pick the Uber that's close to that person to give them a ride. And they pay through the Uber app, and Uber pays you once a week. So they calculate, the distance, and they do all that for you. Of course, they take out their 20% or 15%. I don't know the full, but I think it's about 15 or 20%. So they take it off right off the bat, and then they direct deposit it right into your bank account or however you want to get paid.
Well, that sounds good.
So it's basically done all from an app on your phone. You just download Uber, and it does it. So it'll tell you, okay, and it'll also keep track. So you say, I saw one lady, she did it. She was out in the Phoenix area. She gave 8 rides, and she made like 180. And then she did another one that was 200 or 20 rides. She got like almost $300. So it basically calculates it for you. They don't take out taxes, so it's required for you to put aside for at the end of the year. You won't get taxed a lot. You'll already have that money out.
Yeah, because you're not considered an employee. You're a subcontractor, so
Exactly. You're just a
you have to do your own taxes.
exactly. I mean, it's something to think about. I mean, if you have a vehicle and you want to, just make a little extra side money or, whatever you want to do, and you just, like getting out to meet people, just go to Uber.com and look under the rules. And, I'm still looking under that. But, once you get your car inspected, you can be up on the road and ready to go, I think, within as little as a few days.
Yeah, I might check that out because around here you really need something like that because, like I said, there's no public
Yeah, well, like you
transportation.
said, if there's nobody out there, you're going to make a killing because, like you said, if you are not really close to everything like me, I'm in Arizona, so where exactly the town I live in, my closest store is like 5 miles away. So unless you have an Uber or you have your vehicle, you're walking. And trust me, at 110, 115-degree weather, you don't want to be walking in that.
Now,
So
now,
with
do they?
you might be making really good money because you'll be the only one in that area that's offering rides. So basically, it's like giving people rides, but instead of saying, "Oh, you're too much," they just automatically call up the Uber. They do the Uber app, and boom, you get your ride. It tells you where you're going to go, how far they're going to go, what time, and it actually, while you have the app on, it will tell you exactly how long the ride takes. So they calculate that. It's all done in the app, which is really good. So you don't have to do that.
So, do they limit you to a specific area? Is there a
Wherever you
mileage limit?
no. If you wherever you want to go, so say for instance you're out in town and you flip on the app and you work whenever you want. So you flip, say like you're at Walmart or wherever store you have. You're saying, okay, you know what? I'm doing nothing right now. Let me flip on the app. So in case somebody wants to, need a ride from Walmart or wherever store they're at, when you have that app on, it lets people know, whoever needs a ride, that you're in that area and you're ready to take rides. So say, for instance, okay, you only want to do 3, 4 rides a day. You turn that app off, boom, you're done. You want to come back on after a few hours, you have a nap, boom, turn it on, you go for a ride.
And do you have to have a commercial license for that, since
Nope.
you're actually hauling people around?
Nope, you don't. It's it's kind of like taxi services, but you don't have to go in the license or anything like that because you're subcontracted. It's like if you were going to do ride share for yourself going on Craigslist and stuff. This is the same. The only difference is you're actually using Uber services. They basically use the app to calculate your distances, handle the money. So when somebody goes to Uber and they pay, they pay through the Uber app, and if they cancel, Uber charges them a cancellation fee because they don't want to just waste your time and stuff like that. So they take into consideration your gas, and I heard it's depending on your area, you can make up to about anywhere between $19 to $20 an hour.
Well, that sounds like something to look into. That's
Yep,
pretty
that's what I was
interesting.
looking into. I mean, you've got, and say for instance, like I can't do Lyft because I guess I put them off for the inspection because I got busy. But you can
Yeah.
run both apps, at the time. So say for instance, you're running Lyft and you're running Uber, and nobody on Uber is calling you, but you got somebody on Lyft. You just turn your Uber app off, so you won't be conflicting, and then you just pick up your Lyft people, and vice versa. If you're on Lyft and Uber and nobody's on Lyft, but you got a call from Uber, boom, you turn off your Lyft and then pick up your Uber customer.
Yep, that would work out. So you could make that into a full-time job.
Yep. Click on your computer and type in uber.com, and it'll actually give you some information on that. It'll
Cool.
tell you, do you want to be a driver? Do you want to be a writer? And there's only a few areas, I think it's only New York, which is Chicago, and a few others, that actually do deliveries. So if you don't want to just drive people around, you can do deliveries like pick up food, or companies that, say, a flower shop, they say, well, I need a driver because I can't get out. I need somebody to pick it up. So what they do is they call Uber drivers. They pick up and then they go drop it off. It's not in my state yet, but hopefully soon because I'd rather do that. I don't mind delivering food. It's just putting people in the car. You tend to, expose yourself, and especially being a female, it's a little bit different. But here in Arizona, we get to carry, so.
Oh, you're a pistol-packing mama there, huh?
Oh yeah. And tasers, they work well too. Don't want to be like that one guy. I think he was a big he worked for this big corporation. He took an Uber. It's on YouTube. He took an Uber, and I guess the guy said get out because he's becoming no. He was like falling asleep. He couldn't give directions and stuff like that. And he was being belligerent. He's like, get out. So this guy literally was punching the Uber driver, and oh my God. And then he was like, sorry, and blah blah blah. And then I think you heard the one of the doctor. She was a doctor.
Yeah, I saw the doctor. I
Literally,
saw
like,
that video.
pulling
She
his
got
hair up. And they're like,
yes.
yeah. They're like, really? Do you really want somebody like this to be a doctor taking care of your family member? Personally, myself, no. I said I would be like, I'd be so mad if somebody tore up my vehicle. But she's like, well, I pay for the damages and this and that. Yeah, but that doesn't excuse you. Yes, if it's one thing if you're just a regular person, but if you're a doctor, you're taking that oath to take care of people, and if you're out there getting drunk and being belligerent, that's not the kind of person I want, taking care of my kids or, my sickly, people at the hospital.
Yeah, but that's one thing you have to consider when you sign up to be an Uber driver or any other, like the Lyft. You're using your own vehicle and you're picking up people that you don't know.
Yeah.
And so every time you go out, there's a possibility that somebody could just be calling you up to try and rob you. But,
Yep.
that's the thing.
That's why you be careful. And like me, I won't do. I mean, I'm a night person. I'd rather do nights, but that's when usually the ones you get problems with. So if you pick up people, say they're just going back and forth to work, they don't have a ride. Say 6 o'clock in the morning, you're just there to pick them up and take them back. Those ones you will not have any problems with. But when you do like the weekends, which is the bar scenes, and you're going to get these belligerent people that are drunk and want to fight, and
Yeah, that's the thing. When you do the evenings and nights like that, you get people that they're drunk, so they have some of them have enough sense where they don't want to drive, so they'll call up an Uber. But you got this drunk person in the back of your car, and they might get sick and throw up all over the place, and then you got to clean it
Well,
up.
amongst any
And
other bodily function fluids, poo and pee.
yeah,
Oh,
so
demand a me
it's
today.
like,
Hey,
so it's
I'm just
like
giving it to you real and raw. I mean, yeah, I've seen people that is like, I won't do the bar scenes because that's all you get. People are so drunk you can't even, you can't even talk to them because they're so drunk and passed out. And they're like, hey, where do you got to go? Especially if it's not that they didn't call an app or something and they just say pick me up and they're supposed to give you directions. And if they just cannot function, don't know, I mean, technically you are responsible for that person if something happens to them. So that's why you don't put yourself in that situation.
But you were
yeah,
saying,
like,
Maggie, you were saying that did they pay through the app?
Yes, they pay for the app. So say, because I was just looking at it last night when I was uploading a few documents, I still got to do my inspection on my vehicle, which is brand new, but it's beside the point. It says if you could sit there and complain on a rider, which a rider can actually complain on a driver if they're doing something bad, but it says if your car had been like thrashed, dirty, puked, whatever, there's an actual button there where you request it. They will charge that person's credit card or whoever they paid to
Yeah.
pay for that cleaning or any damages that are done.
So that basically takes the danger away of obviously robbing you because you'll have no money to rob if it's all getting paid through the app
Yeah,
itself.
everything it doesn't like it says that they don't tip because I guess a tip is included, but there are people that do tip and stuff. I mean, you can't say no. It's kind of but I don't know. I have to still look more of that details. But I mean, there's no money being exchanged, so if they're gonna rob you, there ain't nothing to rob unless they're gonna rob you for your phone. And that's why you kind of use a cheap phone. But
yeah,
everything gets paid, after you drop the person off, it automatically goes on the Uber app saying how far you went, how much they charge you. Because I think they charge it's like a one start rate fee, then I think it's like 90 cents a mile or whatever it is. I'm not too sure. But it's something to think about if you just like want some extra money or you just need a job and don't want to be committed to like a 9 to 5 job every day. This one you work on your time. It says you can make about $3,500 a month, but then again you also gotta take in consideration the maintenance, the wear and tear on your vehicle if you got a newer vehicle. But
and you got to make sure that you take out enough taxes on that, so at the end of the year you don't end up owing a big amount too.
so what you would do is you would see how much you would make. Say if you take consideration, say you make $30,000 a year. Plus, the government also, takes in consideration your mileages, the wear and tear on your vehicle, the maintenance, and stuff like that off right away, from your income.
Yeah, because you can get tax breaks with that since you're using your own vehicle. That's like your office, so you've got tax breaks you can use for that as well. So that's sounds like a pretty good deal. Plus, like you were saying, you can decide when you want to work. So if you only want to do 9 to 5, if you live in a big city and you've got people uh, uh, around businesses that need a ride, they can call you up and you can take business people around, whoever.
Or you say people start to work at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. You say, okay, well, I'll start picking up people, say from 6 to 12, just to get them to work, and then you take the rest of the time off, and say those people need a ride back home, right? So what you do is you just go pick them up, take them home, and go back to your next person, take them back, So you pick your chances the time you want to work. So say the weekend on Saturday, you're like, yeah, you know what, I'm bored, I don't have nothing to do. Let me just do a few rides, get an extra money. Boom, turn on the app for a few hours, whatever, and you're good.
Yeah. Hey, just looking at the chat here, we got Systopia in the chat. Good to see you. He's one of my regular viewers there. He watches my videos.
Hello,
Comes on.
Cytopia. Oh, you doing okay, mate?
Yeah, he said he was doing okay.
I actually do hope I say his name correctly. If I'm not, I'm sorry about that.
Cytopia. Yeah. Yeah. So All right. Yeah, that sounds like a. I'll have to check that out. Sounds like a deal. Something
Yeah, I mean,
because
like I
they
said, you
need
can do both
they need
apps.
something like that around here. We are a small community and it's spread out, and there's like I said, there's no public transportation. So if you don't have your own vehicle, you're just walking. And
Exactly.
if Uber would
They're
decide
anywhere.
to
They're anywhere
do
because
something
you
around
work
here,
off an app. Just try it. Go on the
well, where you said you had to get your vehicle inspected.
Yeah, they'll send you places
So,
in your area
yeah,
where you get a free
yeah.
inspection, or just take it to any mechanic that is licensed. They'll send you, like, you can have them email you a form. Basically, it says your car's working, your headlights working, your front lights, back lights, air condition. Just basically knowing that your car's gonna run and it's not gonna break down. So yeah, I mean, just go on there, sign up.
Yeah, we got a fairly new vehicle, a 2012
Oh yeah, you should.
Dodge Caravan. So, and runs good. I'm getting some body work done today.
I
So,
think you might be getting more because since you have a van, you have more to pick up. Me,
yeah.
I have a Honda Accord. Yeah, I even asked them. I go, I just bought this car 2 months ago. Do I still have to get an inspection? They said it doesn't matter what or how old the vehicle is. They still have to do inspection. I guess that's the requirements. So like when you sign up and everything, you'll sign a username and everything, and then they'll have you upload your driver's license, your insurance card, your registration. Then they'll do a quick background check, which I think it takes. I didn't even know because like I got something that said rejected, and they go something about the background. I was like, well, that came out fine. Come to find out, I guess I had two accounts, one as a user, one as a driver, and I'm like, well, I don't need to be a user. I have my car. So they're like, oh, okay. So what they did was they deleted that user one and then just uploaded everything to my being a driver one. So I'm just waiting to do the inspection, which I've been so busy this week. I definitely got to get it done by this weekend so I can be on the road by next week.
Okay, when you sign up with them and they do the background check, do you have to pay for that, or do they
Nope,
pay for
nope, they do
themselves?
that. It's them.
Because I know some places you go for a background check and they want you to pay
No,
for
this
the
one is
for the background.
absolutely free because they're requesting the information. Basically, they're looking to make sure you have no felonies, you have no misdemeanors for robbing people or fighting people or DUIs. The normal, like, because it's their name on the line. So because they had one person working for Uber that I guess he was a serial rapist, so he would call, get on there and have pick up people and stuff, and he was trying to rape them and all that, and they're like, yeah, so that's why Uber got into doing background checks, and I mean, which I understand, I totally do. I mean, it's not
Yeah,
only you have to worry about the passengers also got to worry about the driver too.
I had heard something similar to that. An Uber driver had picked up a person and they had dropped him off at the location, but then they went back and something happened and the Uber driver ended up killing this person. I don't actually remember what that was, but yeah, and they had discovered it because they had looked at the log of the drop off, the pickup and drop off, and found out that the guy had actually gone back to where he dropped off the person. But that was weird.
That's why they do a background check. They want to make sure you're not psycho. But no, check into them because like if you get the app on your phone, it's anywhere. I mean, because it'll tell you, okay, you have to do the inspection. It'll say, okay, where do you want to have it done, and it will give you like you'll put in your zip code or wherever. It'll give you a list of mechanics that will do the free inspection, or you could take it to your own mechanic who's licensed. They just fill out a form.
Yeah, well, that sounds interesting. I had heard about Uber, but I had my own vehicle, and so I didn't need a ride, and I didn't know of anybody around here that was doing it because I never heard. But
Yeah,
yeah,
because
something to look into.
Uber could be either you're going to give a ride or you need a ride. So me, I don't need a ride. I have my own vehicle, so that's why I signed up, I guess, under a rider. But I was like, I guess I must have done the wrong one, and I thought I
Yeah, you
didn't
might
get
have.
account, but I went back in there as a driver. I signed up as a driver, and I guess my two accounts was conflicting. That's why they said I was rejected and something about my background check. I was like, wait a minute, I just checked it and it said it was completely clear, everything's clear, and they're like, because we have 2 accounts for you, are you a driver or a rider? I'm like, I'm a driver.
Yeah.
So this could actually be a good thing for you, Chuck, couldn't it? Because, like you say, you're kind of away from everything and public transport and stuff, so it could be a good idea for you, that.
Yeah, because we got a lot of people around here that are older people, so a lot of them may not drive, and plus they people have to go to the store, so they might want to go back and forth shopping, and so
Or need a
something
ride to doctor's appointments.
doctor's appointment as well. Yeah, because it's like my kids. They live away from me, but they don't have a vehicle of their own, so they still call for rides, and it's like I can't do that, man. It costs money to drive that car.
Y'all Uber. I'll be
Yeah, you'll have to tell them to book you for Uber.
Yeah, book me through Uber. I'll take you for a ride.
Check it out, because like you said, if there's no vehicles out there, you'll be the one out there giving everybody rides. I mean, you get paid for it. You don't deal with no money. Uber does all that work. So when they pay you in your bank, whatever, you just put whatever aside whatever they pay. I mean, you work when you want. So like some person was saying that they take away, say, at least between $300 to $500 a month for taxes. They put that away. So at the end of the year, it was all done. You take if you're going to work full-time, part-time.
Yeah, a good rule of thumb for that is when you're doing taxes like that, whatever money you get each month, just put aside a third of that.
Mm-hmm.
That way you make sure that you've got enough to pay the taxes, and then at the end of the year, if you got money left over after you paid, then you can put it back to whatever you want. But yeah, you gotta make sure you take out enough money. Otherwise, you end up owing at the end of the year, and that's a pain in the butt to have to owe the government for taxes. I did that once.
Because you being self-employed, you actually get a bigger tax break because you're saying, okay, yeah, you're using the app, as your, what do you call it? But you can say, hey, I also got business cards for people that, as your marketing. You're using your phone, so in order to use your phone, to use the app, you got to have your phone, so you use your phone as the data, whatever your cell phone bill is. So, like my cell phone, I pay $100 a month. So you can use that as your tax write-off because your business relies on that business, that cell phone. I mean, you get a really good, write-off being self-employed. Plus the gas and mileages, depreciation of your vehicle.
Don't get me started on those cell phones. You actually pay more than I do, but I got AT&T and I pay almost $75 a month. And
I pay $100 because I have T-Mobile's and I have the family plan, which I basically get truly unlimited. Like my data, I can pull 15, 20, 30, 50 gigs a month, and it never stops because I pay that much. And of course, I got a brand new phone too, so.
Yeah, after my contract runs out with AT&T, I'm going to go to Straight Talk.
Have you tried T-Mobile? T-Mobile's got really good deals. You could do like up to 5 or 6 gig data. I think it's like $50 a month or something.
Yeah, that's about what it is on Straight Talk. 5 gigs for $45 a month, or you can get like 10 gigs for another $10.
That's not bad. T-Mobile's got really good plans, and there's no contract at all. And if you have a phone, so you've been with them or whatever, you want a phone and you don't want to pay the whole $800, they actually let you do payments on your phone.
Well, I'm not sure if we have T-Mobile out here or not. There's no.
Well, you have AT&T, right? So what you if you signed up with T-Mobile, you would be on their partner towers, basically AT&T towers. So you're a T-Mobile customer, but you'll be using the AT&T towers, and it's free. They don't charge you for roaming. I know because I was going to give my brother the other line. He's in Montana. They don't have T-Mobile, but because T-Mobile partners with AT&T, he will still be, with the T-Mobile, but AT&T signal.
Well, see, that's That's one of the reasons why I'm getting away from AT&T, because AT&T around us doesn't have the coverage.
Oh.
They put up a tower, but they never turned it on. I don't know why. And but we also have Verizon around here, and Verizon has a little bit of better coverage. I was with Verizon uh, a long time ago, and
I don't like
I
Verizon.
only went with AT&T because they had a deal for the cell phone. But now, since they don't have that anymore, I'm going with a different carrier. Whoever has the best coverage around here, because used to be I could sit here in my house and have no problem picking up a signal, but now anymore it's like I have to go outside.
But you
And I
know,
don't,
T-Mobile has these boxes. They're called signal boosters, and I actually have that because inside my house, I'm in a two-story house, so the signal is really poor. So I put one of these booster box upstairs by my window, and I have another one downstairs. Basically, now I'm running 4G LTE on that. So they're called signal boosters. So it boosts up your signal.
yeah, I think I've seen some of those different places. But yeah, well, it's 6:01 my time. So I think we're going to close out the show here. I want to thank you and High Five for coming in, and Cytopia for being in the chat and watching the show. And it's a good show, everybody. I
Don't forget to
appreciate
look
everybody for coming in.
into, and don't forget to look into Uber. We're making.
Yeah, I'll have to check into that. See, I learn something every day.
And they have Uber in England too. High five.
Yeah.
You can ride them on your bike.
I was actually going to ask a question before you close it out, Chuck.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you know these cell phones companies, obviously up near in America? Do
A
they also
few
have
of them.
like a pay-as-you-go service?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
they
they
do.
do. That's all I wanted to ask. I just wondered. That's all.
Yeah, you can. They have different plans for pay as you go, and then they have the monthly contracts. So they have both ways there, different things.
Okay, cool. Thanks for having us anyway, Chuck.
Oh, you're welcome. Come back anytime. I mean, you guys are a wealth of information.
I wish.
All right, everybody. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Hi, everybody. Check out
Bye.
his website. Want to be a driver, make money.
Yeah.